When we come to Florida, sometime in the late 70s, I never saw very flat land and so much water. Friend drive us to discover the Dade County, and we discovered these dotted islands from north to south. We decided that it can be done. All our projects have two distinct periods, the software period and hardware period. The software period when the project do not exist. It is only in the drawing and the sketches and the presentation we use to get the permission. During that software period, the project developed its own identity. We do not know what is surrounded island when we start. And these 3 years we learn what is surrounded island. And this is to that software period, the project built the energy and expectation of the public. And this is why this hardware period, when the physical material moved to the space, start to build the project. The project developed something that I don't think any work of art have. For months, so years and years, 1,000 people try to think how beautiful the project is. 1,000 people think how awful, ugly the project is. There are no any work of art discussed before the work of art exists. This is for the first time we were in court and federal court of the United States to get the permission. The process was very controversial, very complex, and very difficult. Sorry, we disturb you.
No, this is a great honor. It's a
Not honor, a pleasure. I'd love to meet you. No, really. Okay, we can go now?
Yes, please. Go ahead.
In '83, Miami was a pretty rough place. A lot of the people in the city were migrating out west away from it. We had a lot of riots in the inner cities, the drug trafficking and the cocaine cowboy days. It really was a violent time for the city. Christo comes, he does this beautiful art installation on the surrounding islands. People start flocking to the bay, to the causeway, taking pictures, videos, and I think it ingrained something in a lot of people on the magic of the city and what it could be in the future when you start investing in it.
Some of the islands called beer can islands because there's so much garbage. And I remember to remove 40 tons of garbage in the islands, of cans, cars, refrigerator, all kinds of things in the islands. Thank you very much.
There you go.
Okay, thank you. No, not nostalgic. Back to seeing. Like Jeanne Claude was saying, we always like to be back at the site of the crime. I try to visualize, the fabric extending, if you see from there, about near 200 meters almost in the water. Our project is done not by me, Jeanne Claude, it's done by the incredible team of professional people. And the biggest part is to create that team. Each island has his own captain. And that captain worked with about between 30 and sometimes, if the island is too big, to 100 people. Before the fabric comes, there are many things to be prepared. At the end of the fabric, we have a 12 inches, about 30 centimeter octagonal shell boom, who was preventing the debris of the water to come there. And there was a very intricate system of designing that the fabric moved with the tide from the ocean, up and down. One of the most important part of all this project, we never do another surrounded island. Before everything, we have enormous pleasure to have it.
Christo says he won't be making any money on all of this because he will not sell any photo rights to the Surrounded Islands project, and he has no financial interest in Christo souvenirs.
I don't like to be involved with any commercial venture because I like to keep my credibility very high and very pure.
The real water, the real wind, the real coal, the real miles and miles, the real things. This is why this project have that enormous energy, because it deals with the reality absolute.